Hello and welcome to this short Hatha yoga practice. Thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me and to share in this video. What you'll need maybe is a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, a cushion or a folded blanket can work just as well to support your practice. Other than that, you'll just need a little bit of space for your yoga mat. Maybe put on something comfortable to move in. And let's get onto our mats and practice some yoga. Okay, and we are going to start with a few moments of grounding. So if you want to, you can sit up on your cushion or your folded blanket. If you do want to support the length of the spine and the weight of the hips, finding any position for the legs that are comfortable. Drawing the energy up from the earth, all the way up the length of the spine, relaxing the shoulders, down and back, relaxing the hands and the arms. If you are in a comfortable space and you feel that it's fine, you're welcome to close your eyes. Otherwise, just keeping your gaze on a spot to focus on. And we step onto our mats and noticing what your body feels like today. Maybe some emotions, or perhaps there's a mental state that you feel that's noticeable. So we are creating awareness. We're not stepping onto our mats to pass judgment and to think, oh, I need to change this, this isn't right, this is wrong. We're just simply observing, shifting the awareness into the body and taking stock. Every time we step onto our yoga mats and we step into a practice, it is a new practice and we are essentially a new self. So just taking some time to notice any physical sensations, noticing any emotions, noticing any thoughts if your mind does feel quite busy. And then we come to the breath. So noticing your breath, just allowing it to flow in and out through your nose. Noticing where your body moves when you breathe. So are you more aware of the breath of the nose? Do you notice it more in your throat? Are you aware of movement in your shoulders and your upper body? Are you aware of movement in the ribs? Maybe some movement in the abdomen? And then we'll start by just taking a deep breath in together and a long, slow exhalation out through the nose. Another deep breath in. Long, slow exhalation through the nose. See if you can make the exhalation a little bit longer than the previous time. Good, and then one last one. Deep inhale. Long, slow exhalation through the nose. Awesome work. Just breathing normally again. You can open your eyes if they're not open already. And then we'll first start by stretching the legs out in front. You can lean back on the hands. Maybe give the legs a little bit of a wiggle. Windscreen wiper the feet. A few ankle rotations. Just starting to feel into the body. Wiggling the toes. Okay, and then with the legs stretched out in front, we'll start with the right leg. So bend the right leg and place it on the inside of the knee. And then we'll hop it over the knee to the other side. Then we first twist to the left. So you'll bring your left hand behind you. You can wrap your front arm just around that front leg. Inhale to find a bit of length in the spine, and exhale, twist, look over the back shoulder, using your hands for a little bit of leverage. Being gentle, we are still warming up and just starting. Good, inhale. And then exhale, turn your body forward. Keep your legs as they are. We'll twist to the other side. So bring your right hand behind you, just hugging that leg in with the left arm. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, gentle twist to the right. Good, deep breath in. And exhale, turn your body forward, release the leg, straighten out, and then we do the other side. Left foot on the inside of the knee first, then we hop it over. We'll twist to the right first. So again, right hand behind you, hugging that leg in, inhale. And exhale, twist, look over the back shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, turn your body forward, keep your legs as they are. Bring your left hand behind you, hug that front leg in, don't worry too much about technique or squeezing too hard. Inhale and exhale, look over the back shoulder. Keep noticing your breath. And then inhale and exhale to release. Turn your body forward, uncross the legs and straighten out. From here, sitting with the legs straight out in front, you can bring a little bit of space between the feet, sitting right up on the sit bones, and always you have your folded blanket or your cushion or your bolster to sit on if you do want to support the weight of the body, leaning a bit more forward. If the knees want to bend, allow them to bend. I will start with the dynamic back stretch. So inhale, reaching the arms up, and then exhale, reach forward, keep the spine as straight as you can manage and the chin lifted. Then inhale to reach the arms up, and exhale to bring only the arms down. And four more like that. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Spine is straight, chin is lifted. Reaching towards the toes. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale to bring it down. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward and reach. Inhale to bring it up. And exhale, bring only the arms down. Staying with the breath. Don't get ahead of the breath. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, arms down. Starting to feel the legs. Last one, inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale to bring it up. And exhale to relax the hands down. Good. Bend your knees and place your feet firmly in contact with the floor. And then we're going to start leaning back, finding that point on the buttocks where you, or the tailbone where you start to balance and you feel a little bit of core engagement. So if you do feel that this is a lot for the legs and for the core, you can always bring your hands behind you for support. Otherwise, we're going to start by bringing the left knee in towards you and straightening the right leg out. And you want to try and keep it hovering just above the floor. Your gaze is forward, your shoulders are relaxed, and then we swap and swap. And keep going, swap and swap. If you want to, you can even speed it up a little bit. Keep breathing. Maybe noticing a little bit of heat. Feeling that core engagement. Remember, if it is a lot, you can always rest back on the hands. Okay, keep going. Good work. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. Drop your knees out to the sides. Just allowing those hip flexors to release. Maybe a bit of a bounce of the knees. A rock side to side. Okay. Alright, and then from here, bring the hands to the outsides of the knees. Bring the knees in together. Straighten one leg and then the other. First leg that you straighten, squeeze and hug that knee in. Straighten it out. Other side, squeeze and then straighten. Good. From here, let's swing the legs round. We're going to release all the way onto the tummy. So this is where you may need your bolster or your blanket to support. And we release all the way down onto the belly, bringing the forehead in contact with the floor, reaching the arms up, and your legs are straight. You can bring a little bit of space between the feet. You don't have to have the legs touching so that the lower back has a little bit of space. And we're setting up for a version of locust or yeah. Okay, and we'll first start by lifting the head, then reaching the right hand forward, and then lifting the left foot up. So find that length as if you want to touch opposite sides of the room at the same time, and then exhale to release everything down. Good. Now we're going to add on. So inhale to lift the head, lift the right arm, so we're staying with the same side, left leg, and then we sweep the right arm back, bring the right arm back, reach it forward, and exhale to relax down. Good. 3 more like that. So inhale to lift and lengthen, sweep the right arm back, reach it back, find a little bit more height, bring it forward again, and exhale, relax down. Inhale to lift and reach, sweep the right arm back, bring it back with control, relax down. And the last one, inhale, lengthen, reach, sweep the arm back, bring it forward again, and exhale, relax. Take a breath, and then we'll do the other side. So we'll first start, inhale, lifting the head, reaching forward with the left arm, and the right leg reaches back. So we're balancing on the core, balancing on the navel, reach, 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 and exhale down. Good. 4 more, we'll add the progression. So inhale to lift, sweep the left arm back, maybe reaching back with that shoulder, bring it to the front again, exhale down. Inhale 3, sweep it back, bring it back, keep the control, exhale. Inhale 2, sweep the arm back, bring it forward again, and relax. And the last one, lift and reach, sweep the arm back, bring it forward, and then relax down. Good. We're going to take a breath, and then we're going to do it with both legs and both arms together. We'll do 2. If it is a lot, rather stick to one side and then the other side. Okay. So just feeling into your back, as long as we're not pushing that boundary into pain. So we want to work, we want to feel the muscles working, but we don't want to push beyond the limits. Okay, so when you're ready, inhale, lift the head, reach with the hands, lift the feet up, sweep the arms back, lifting the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades back, bring the arms forward again with control, relax everything down. And 1 more, lift and reach, balancing on the navel, reach the arms back, bring them forward again, and relax down. Good work. Bring the hands in underneath the shoulders, push up to tabletop, bring the knees forward, bring the big toes to touch, knees slightly wider, and then push the buttocks back towards the heels just as far as they can go, reaching with the arms forward and releasing into child's pose. So dropping the forehead down towards the floor. Drawing your breath all the way down into the belly, expanding into the lower back. And then we're going to add a needle thread. So lift your head and then thread the right arm underneath the left, bringing that right shoulder down towards the mat. You can rest your head either on your bolster, or make a fist with your left hand, resting your forehead on your fist. Or if it does feel comfortable, you can take the arm away, rest the forehead down completely onto the mat. And just allowing that left arm to be wherever it's comfortable, maybe even reaching towards the top edge of the mat. And we'll take some deep, even breaths here. Good. Let's gently release. So bring that left hand closer. Push into the left hand to lift yourself up slightly. And then we swap sides. So left arm threads underneath the right now. Trying to bring that left shoulder down towards the floor. Resting your head on your bolster, on your right fist, or towards the mat. Maybe even reaching those right fingertips towards the front edge of the mat. Notice your heart rate start to settle. Good, let's release. So bringing the right hand closer, pushing into the right hand to bring yourself all the way up. You can walk your knees in a little bit closer. And then make your way to seated, stretching your legs out in front, scoot to the top of the mat. We're going to go down onto the floor through a roll down, reaching the arms forward, tuck your chin, and then we release down onto our mat, feeling that connection to the core. Slowly going down. Imagine placing one vertebra at a time on the floor. And if you don't and you drop down, that's also fine. Next time we try again. Release all the way down onto your mat. Taking a cleansing breath, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Okay, from here, bend your knees and place your feet on the floor. Or moving to reclining pigeon. So starting with the right leg, place your right ankle on your left knee. And if you feel that this is already enough, especially for the hip, then this is where you can stay. Just checking that the spine is nice and long and the tailbone is lengthening and flattening down onto the mat. If you do want to take it further, you can either grab hold of the foot and the knee. So we lift the left foot up off the floor, bringing the top leg or the right leg closer, taking hold of the foot and the knee, and then very gently drawing your leg in towards you, using the leverage of the left leg to help. Taking some steady breaths here. Noticing where you feel the stretch, especially on the right hip. Onto the right glute. This is a stretch for the glutes. Checking that the jaw and the neck and the shoulders are nice and soft. Good, we'll take one more breath here. And then exhale to release, setting the left foot down if you have got it raised, uncrossing the right leg. And then we go to the other side. So left ankle now onto the right knee. And feeling into this side. So noticing what this side needs. If this is as far as you want to go, this is a pretty good and comfortable place to be. Or if you want to take it a little bit further, increasing the stretch, lifting the right foot up off the floor, take hold of the knee and the foot, gently drawing that leg in closer towards you, using a bit of leverage of the right leg to help to push that left leg a bit closer. And just checking that the tailbone is lengthening and flattening down into the mat. Not tucking in the tailbone or rolling up. And just staying with the focus on the breath. Good, let's take one more deep inhale. And then exhale to release. Bring everything down and cross the leg. Both feet back down onto the floor. And then we straighten one leg and then the other. And for our last asana, we'll do universal spinal twist. So you can bring the arms out at shoulder height, palms facing up or down. Okay, if you don't have as much space, you can always do cactus arms, resting the backs of the hands on the floor, elbows are bent. And we'll start by bending the right leg, place the right knee on the floor, inhale, the right foot on the floor, inhale. And then as you exhale, take hold of the knee with the left hand, gently twisting over to the left, maybe shifting onto that left hip. That helps you to twist. Make sure that that right shoulder stays grounded. So we want to draw it close to the ground. You can turn your head to look over the right shoulder. And then on your next inhalation, bring that knee back up to center and exhale to straighten. And then we set up for the other side. So checking in with the shoulders. If you need to adjust the arms, bring them out to shoulder height, making sure that the heart space, the front of the chest is open. Bend your left leg, place your left foot on the floor, inhale. And then as you exhale, take hold of the knee with the right hand, gently drawing over to the right, maybe twisting onto the right, or shifting onto the right hip. Coming into a twist to the other side. Turn your head to look over the left shoulder, holding onto the knee, gently drawing it down, keeping that left shoulder grounded. Or maybe just pulling or opening towards the ground if it does have a tendency to want to lift. Checking if the breath is in the belly, so breathing into and expanding into the lower half of the body. Almost imagining a softening and a releasing, deepening the twist as you exhale. Let's gently release. On your next inhalation, bring that knee back up to center. Straightening out, straightening the leg, releasing the arms. And then we'll bring both knees back in towards us, holding onto the knees, maybe a gentle rock from side to side. And just feeling into your back what feels good. So does it feel nice when you tuck the knees in closer together? Maybe it feels nice to have them lower down. If you want to do a few hip circles, also good. So really just checking in and noticing what it is that your body is asking for, or exploring and finding movements that feel good. Okay, good. Let's come back to center, holding onto your knees, or you can wrap your arms around your knees. Inhale. And then exhale, lift your head and your shoulders, bring your nose between your knees, give yourself a big squeeze. And then relax your head down, bring your feet down onto the floor, straighten one leg and then the other. Releasing your arms next to you with the palms facing up, snuggling the shoulder blades in underneath you, and just surrendering your body to gravity, sinking deep into your mat and into the ground, feeling yourself supported. And I encourage you not to be too hasty here. So you've done the work, you've done the practice, and let's give ourselves a minute or two to relax and find a little bit of stillness in Shavasana. Bring your breath nice and soft and easy. And maybe noticing if your breath feels any different to when you started the practice. Is it perhaps a little bit easier to turn inward and to stay focused on the breath? And if not, know that that's okay too. We are creating awareness and noticing. And creating a frame of reference. Mindfully and gently going to start to shift as we prepare to move into the rest of our day. Maybe a little bit of movement in the fingers and the toes. Turning the head from side to side. And let's reach the arms up and overhead, taking a big full body stretch, maybe opening the mouth. Releasing the jaws if you want to yawn. And then relax, bend your knees. Roll over onto any side that's comfortable for you. And then we'll push up into a seated position from here. And let's round off with the sun breath, reaching the arms out to the side. Inhale to circle the arms up. Palms together. Exhale to bring your hands back to your center. Dropping the nose to the fingertips as we take a reverent bow. The light within me sees and honors the light within you. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and your time and this practice with me. And I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.